Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to this Saturday show. Got a few things that needs discussing, and I wish it was a happier topic, but something was brought to our attention. Aspen and I's. How you doing today, Aspen? Hanging in there, brother. Hanging in. Let me make sure. Oh, wait a minute. Let me turn up. I don't. All right, now say something.
All right. Hey guys, what's up? How you guys doing?
Yep, there you are. Now we can hear you. Awesome. Alrighty.
Okay.
Today I have with me special guest, Miss Pink and Miss Zammy. Two of the people that are involved in this, Zammy being the main one that's involved in this. And in just a second, we're going to go through, and it's a long document I got here, but it's everything I've compiled just talking to this guy. The
hmm
screenshots I'm going to show are some from either Pink Mage or from Zammy, and we're going to go through it and we're going to fire up the smoker because this dude needs smoking. So,
But before we start with anything, I know there's a couple of you who do not know who Zami is. So, do you care to pretty much explain who you are?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I'm pretty much just like a kind of like, I guess, blogging type of YouTube channel. I just talk to people about like my day and stuff like that and things I do, I guess, and that's basically all I do.
All right. Cool. All right.
it's a pretty chill
So
channel, to be honest with you. I checked her out at the very
yeah,
beginning, but we'll get into that. But yeah, it's Sammy. It's an honor to have you on, and I'm glad that Aspen and I and my community, anything we can do to help you, it's just let us know. We got some good people that follow us, and yeah, I don't think they're gonna like this at all, man. Not at all.
definitely not. But before we take a look at the document, I might as well explain how the hell did we found this guy and also how we got into this whole situation. So it kind of started like about almost, let's see for my notifications, about almost 9 days ago, on pretty much last month, 9 days ago. This guy pretty much sent like almost like 20 messages just saying that he pretty much like declaiming that like he is being like framed and pretty much by Zami for whatever reason. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Why are you sending a bunch of like 20 messages, like 20 comments to me? I was like, okay, this seems interesting, and I just let him into our disc, and I just let him to the Jancast Discord. Um, and then like sometime later, we pretty much went into a independent group chat with him, the person Light, and also and Matt. But Matt was mostly the one who was talking to him because I was kind of busy. So, do you care to explain what was talked about in those conversations?
Yeah, and there's
Matt.
some screenshots between me and him that I'm not showing, and that was stuff he was asking, but I got him to reiterate everything he had said to me before within this 110 page PDF here. So, I mean, it's what's up, Mal Mal? It's a lot to go through. So, yeah, and I'll say this, Amy and Pink Mage, because you're affected by this as well. I'm sincerely sorry this dude is doing what he's doing. I y'all aren't gonna know who I'm talking about when I mention this, but the people watching will. He's pulling another Chozo basically. He's got alt after alt after alt. He's recruiting minors to get into it now to try to get him to speak to Zammy. It's some craziness. Basically, he wanted me to play the long con with them, gain their trust, and to enable to get him back in the good graces with Zammy. I mean, it's some one flew over the cuckoo's nest shit. It really is. But
Yeah, and also like I was like, no, dude, we're not doing that. We're not
yeah,
gonna be doing that to someone we don't know. And originally, we were supposed to like drop this whole story altogether until Matt talked to Pink and Zammy about the whole thing. So yeah,
Yeah, I
care to
mean, you
explain?
can. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I mean, care to explain, Matt,
Oh,
what you
oh,
guys were talking about?
oh, yeah. Well, I think this is a pretty good way to go into this here. I said to him initially, I said, all righty, broski, you there? I think this is all. And this, when I said giant misunderstanding him, I meant on his part. I said, this is all a giant misunderstanding. She's not interested in you, unfortunately. And I think it'd be best to move past her. There's plenty of women out there, my man. You'll find someone, I'm sure of it. And that's when Aspen left the group because this was supposed to be the end of it at this point. And he said, I was on, and this is going to be hard for me to read because dude cannot type like Chozo. I was
I
on there.
know. A
Yeah.
lot of a lot of times I couldn't even read what he was saying to me. I was like, "What the fuck am I reading? Some like ancient text or something?" Like I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. It was like trying to read cuneiform or something, some dead language. He said I
Yeah, it
was
was.
on their content for being a fan of it, not for dating them, which is cap. He goes into that later. All just another Matt, or not dating them all, just another Matt. But they're for getting to know them more personally later on, will like other fans without forcing Zammy to like me to be my friend online. They didn't need to block me from the channel, call me stalker or creep. That went too far. Uh, I'm already aware, and I said, like I told him, she's already with someone else. It's even if she wasn't, no means no, dude. She don't want nothing to do with you. I'm sorry, you just got blocked. Move on with your life. But
I know it's like it's not that hard to like move on from something like that. It's like you could have
exactly,
just moved on, and but look where we are now. Like
yeah,
literally.
it's like a nothing burger turned into this. And to come to find out, Sammy, how long has he been doing this? 5 to 6 months now.
4 to 6 months, yeah.
Yeah, that's like I said, one flew over the cuckoo's nest. I'm already aware she's seeing another man as of recently last month, but I don't even know how long they've been dating. That's none of your fucking business, dude.
Yeah, it's literally not your business, man. Who cares?
Yeah, that's why I removed from their channel. I know they're not interested in me uh, yet, yet, like they would be in the future, kind of thing, but doesn't. They won't. Good God, they weren't interested in future being a friend of mine online after grew my channel bigger than theirs, I would say. I want to say this channel size has nothing to do with anything. If you're a creep,
Yeah,
you're a
it's
creep.
nothing to do. I don't know why he has to correlate with channel size and such. It's like, dude, like she doesn't want to be a friend. Who
Yeah,
this?
Kenzie said so. A yandere situation. Yeah, it's damn near a yandere simulator. 100%,
Yeah,
bro.
and Square just said, "Damn, a loser looking for love desperately."
Yeah. And like, and he is good at playing the victim because at first I was like, all right, let me hear you out. Maybe, dude just needs to open up, whatever the case may be. A Psycho Reaper said, I guess English isn't their first language, I guess. No offense to those with that barrier. No, he's just illiterate, damn near. I mean, if you can see right here, well, you can't see my cursor, sorry. But after damn near everything he says edited, like he will go back and change everything he said like hours ago. So I guess he's just going back on it. Hey Cal, what's up, buddy? We were just getting into the meat and the potatoes of it. Basically,
Yeah,
Light ZX here has been stalking some ladies online, and we smoking that light pack tonight. He said,
yeah, pretty
"Bis."
much.
He said, "Big misunderstanding has to do with them ruining his rep within their community. Some for what was made up about him." Without letting him chat with them one on one. That's but from what you're saying, I know find another woman to be friends for dating them. I have another options, other woman. I don't know who in the hell he was talking about this.
I don't even know too. That confused me a lot when I was reading this shit like overnight. I was like at 12
Yeah,
I was in 12 of the night. I was reading this stuff. I was like, what the hell is he talking about? Another option of women. Does
yeah.
he mean of or other? Like
I don't know, man. That's why I said he's another Chozo. First, and this is what he's talking about, how to find out information and just, cause God forbid I just go into the Discord and respectfully ask to talk to Pink and Sammy and everybody involved. First, I would get to know them more personally. Big must, already read that one, sorry. But from what you're saying, I know to find another woman to be friends for dating them later on. If they're interested, he meant if they're interested, but he didn't say that. I'm ready for a relationship. Any woman, right? Mostly focused myself. That's where misunderstandings. And this dude's native language is English, so I don't know what in the hell. I recently
I
had
don't
just
even
got
know. Is
home
it that?
too. Uh, I said, or I asked him, you there? Because he didn't answer for a few hours. I haven't met in real life, so I don't know how interested with me or how not. She's since based stuff online, but I get what you mean. And then he did the little broken heart emoji to his own comments.
Let me read the next part.
Yeah, you got it,
Hi,
bro.
just another Matt. Zambi isn't interested in me as a man, but some people made rumors about me as a man. Because trusting one of her mods over me, I'm just hoping that you don't take her side personally. Sammy is was in the wrong here with certain areas too. What the fuck? What certain areas that he's talking about? What the?
Yeah, it's. I'm guessing he's referring to like banning him, like just dropping the ban hammer on sight. But then again,
Dude,
dude,
this.
this guy is like I can see why every account he has gets nuked from orbit.
I know. This is so crazy. She wasn't interested in being friends of mine as a fan of her content too. They could have handled stuff in a better way. Dude, she handled it in a way that she pretty much blocked you from interacting with her. That was only the best. That's how the way she handled it because you made her uncomfortable. Like,
And nowhere in, I'm sure she can say, she's glad you're a fan of her content, but in no way does that give the right to go to the links y'all are going to see this dude went to.
Right, because I'm gonna add a bit more because I did make a video like politely addressing it because I didn't want to be too aggressive and I still wanted to be friendly about it. And then when I made that video, he commented and he was like, "Oh, I get it. I just want a healthy relationship with you." And then like I ignored it because I was like, "Okay, good, understanding." And then like later on, it was just like nonstop messages. Found my other Reddit accounts, so I shut those down. And then I was like, okay, maybe he didn't get it.
the hell? He found your accounts. They were not even named. Like,
No, I never tagged them in my YouTube channel like at any point.
Yeah.
okay, that's a little suspicious. Huh. All right. And then let me continue on. Sammy hasn't seen what I looked physically. Why would she care what you look physically, man? I bet you're like 300 fucking pounds.
And uglier than me.
Oh my god. What I would say as a man to you, so the internet doesn't count. It's all so fake. Of course it's fake. Like
And this is
oh my
now,
god.
Zammy, I don't know the screenshot that I'm showing now is if this is you or if this is Pink or if this is one of your other friends' YouTubes. Somebody like I redacted it. Somebody commented, of course, I hope he stops bothering you 1 week ago. I'm really sorry
Oh,
about that. I'll block him.
that is one of my subscribers.
Oh, okay, so yeah, this is somebody else's channel that he's gone and reached out to. And later on, I'm going to show you evidence that he even did this to a minor. He has minors, and this dude is 28 years old. Let's
Ew.
just go ahead and call him 30, round it up to an even number.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
28 is even, but you know what I mean. It's dude's 30 years old, and Pink and Sammy and the majority of her community is, what would you say, 21 and under?
Yeah.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I felt when I reviewed her content a bit. Like it was kind of like meant for like
people
late
her
teenagers
age.
and stuff,
Yeah.
like young adults. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, let me read the next screenshot. So this is a reply to Matt's comment about trauma, and
Yeah, he said that it had
he
caused
replied
him
with,
trauma, and I asked him, what trauma has it caused you? Like, I'm just asking probative questions the whole time. Eventually, it went from me trying to find out what the hell's going on to me actually full on interrogating this dude. But I'm sorry, go ahead, ask me.
Okay, well, you're not even being rude here, as you are totally fine. And well, the trauma it has caused me is not okay.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
rough,
being
ain't it,
liked for.
bro? It's rough trying to read this shit.
I know it's so rough. Like, dude. Someone I wanted to become friends with online, but I got rejected. All I do is all they what? Okay. I got rejected. Do all the assumptions they. Oh my god, he doesn't know how to fucking write stuff. Holy shit! Spread about me where they didn't even reach out to me on one Discord. Okay, for clearing up. Oh my god, we're becoming the Floyd Floyd Mayweather of fucking reading this shit. Well, clearing up any sorts of thoughts they had about me of confirming stuff and how they scared of me,
So
rather
right
than
here, right there, he admits that they're scared of him. Go ahead.
okay, yeah, and then rather than them just solely assuming stuff about me and how I was misunderstood, treated like a criminal. Like, dude, you were not even treated like a criminal. You were blocked. Stop making an exaggeration about it. I have
Yeah.
autism, which known as a certain development and disability, and even made me a freak or weird within the community. Dude, the way you're acting like is how they're uncomfortable with you now. This has nothing to do with your disability. Stop making it into like an excuse or like the
A
main
victim
issue.
complex. Yeah. And Zammy did warn me about this. Like around this time, I had gotten in touch with Zammy and found out everything that was going on, and talked with Pink and her boyfriend as well. And they were saying, exactly before this dude was even typing out that he's the victim in this, they were saying, yeah, he's going to play the victim card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my first time talking in something like this, but hi.
Don't worry about it.
So
It's fine.
my boyfriend got in touch with him, as y'all know, and like he was even trying to like trauma dump to my boyfriend, saying like, "Oh well, I didn't want to like try and date her. I just wanted to be her friend. I have autism, blah 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 blah." And like it was so weird seeing it happen in real time because I'm like, then why else are you talking to me like this? Like why are you talking to any of us like this? It was very very unsettling, especially since this guy is like significantly older than me, and like yeah, it just made me really uncomfortable. So
Yeah, he's
yeah.
damn near 10 years your senior. So yeah, I can understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he says here he was bullied within their live stream, I've watched a live stream he's referenced to me. And in the videos, he said that they were talking secret code about him. And nowhere during any of those live streams or the videos was he even brought up. He wasn't even alluded to, or unless the fact about, Zammy was saying she's dealing with stuff behind the scenes. That's it. That's it. That's all that was said about him.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he was thinking that we would be looking into the videos and such. I think he was like, you think we were automatically trying to like go on his side, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why some of us like look into evidence so we can make the right choice.
Yeah. And even if, even if Pink and Sammy would have been total bullies to this dude, this ain't an us fight. Like, dude is a grown man asking other grown men, Aspen,
And kids.
myself, and kids to get involved in this just to try to get back into Sammy's good graces. Like, bro, if the first no, didn't let you know she ain't interested, she's already seeing someone else, and then you continue to do this for months. Maybe the problem is you, bro. Well, there is no maybe about it. I mean, rhetorically speaking, maybe the problem is you.
Unless he like takes us the wrong way and like acts like that he didn't absolutely zero anything wrong and just thinks we're like going against him now. Like we have a reason why we need to. So
Exactly. And the only reason why, and nobody can join this Discord, like I advised the owner of that server, and it's not even Zammy's server. This is one of her friends' servers. He's gotten all this involved in. He said, yeah, I didn't either, Kenza. I really didn't, bro. But they sent me an invite, and I advised that they kill all outgoing invites because he's shotgunning invites out to whoever the hell will take it on Discord at this point. When it was somebody else who I caught who was doing that, and he never showed me anything that would even allude to this. I guess this is just him, doing the poor, pitiful me shit again. And I said, you have to forgive me as I've never heard of Sammy or her community, but I'll be glad to help. This is, before I knew everything. And he does the crying, like his heart's broken. And oh my God, he's just going to go up and smoke any minute over this shit. And Sammy, we're not trying to make light of this. And I promise you we're not. This is one of those things that you either got to roast the dude or it's just going to piss you off even more. So my heart goes out to you in this. Like, I am so sorry that you're having to go through this. And anything I, Aspen, or anybody in my community can do, just please let us know and we'll help you any way that we can. Because you've been like, how many social media accounts have you already deleted? I know you were saying at one point until